So that was Like Highway, and I took a right, and I'm heading into Kailua for no reason. I have this bad habit, or good habit, depending on how you look at it, where I'll head off to do something. I was on my way to Best Buy to look for a hard drive, and I get on the bike, and I don't want to get off it. So I just keep going. And it's been a while since I went through Like, so I decided to do that. So now I'm heading into Kailua. It's interesting how a lot of local people think Kailua means water toilet, because Kai is water, right? And then Lua is toilet. But actually, the name is Kailua, Lua being like Ikaika Ilua, the number 2. Because in ancient sailing times, there were 2 currents that were available to the people who sailed just outside Kailua. And they went in 2 different directions, which I guess is unusual. And they called it Kailua, the 2 seas, because, it was like an intersection, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a sailor, but I know that. I don't know why I know that. So here we go into Kailua, and I'm going to be one of the few people that actually honors this stop sign. For those of you who haven't been down here in a while, you're probably going to notice a lot of changes. I want to go check out this, there's a big box store that opened up over here, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people protested against it, because a lot of the small stores said, do we need what is it? Maybe it's a Walmart. I don't know. I'm about to tell. I'll take this right turn and we'll be able to tell. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, it's a Target. Okay. There you go. Let's go visit the Target. Yes. Weird. The architecture looks kind of old-fashioned, like it's been here for a while. Except for these iconic red balls in the front. Let's go visit the beach. Okay, so the beach is this way. See all the new condos and such on the right here? Accidents. It's interesting. This beach we're headed to is not without controversy. They recently banned all commercial activity here because these kayak companies and canoe rental type businesses would show up with these giant trucks and kind of take up a whole bunch of area and rent kayaks and stuff. In the city and county finally said, hey, you know what, you're not paying for this space. And I think what really bothered a lot of the Kailua residents was they would do what we call in Hawaii, kaputa area. Hey, they chalk it off and say, this is for us. You can't put your blanket out. And not only that, you wouldn't want to, because there's a commercial business happening 5 feet from where you're trying to chill. They banded together and put a end to that. So now they park over here. You see that right there on the left? Yeah, that's those companies. They park there, and then they have the people carry these kayaks and such to the beach. A lot of canoe paddling and such goes on over here too. And there's that smell. That hasn't changed over the years. Don't know what it is. Find a good place to park this ride. Oh, how perfect is this? I'm right here. So this is going to be a real test of the windscreen I have on my microphone. Here we go. Well, there you have it, Kailua Beach, or whatever this beach is called. Beach in Kailua. And that's where all the paddlers hang out. Okay, time for me to get back and work on the TV show. I'll go the Pulley way home so we see a different highway.